Hello, thank you so much for tuning in today. My name is Julie Oliverius, and today I am going to share a few tips with you to create a smoky brown eye look with a really pretty neutral mauve lip. Now, what I really like about this particular lip color is that I really feel it's a color that anybody can wear regardless of your skin tone. So stay tuned for that. So first things first, as always, let's jump right in. First things first, apply your primer. If you don't use a primer, you should consider starting to use one. I didn't use one until a few years ago because, to be honest, I just didn't know what the heck it was even for. But the particular primer that I use is clear. Don't need a whole lot of it, as you can see. And basically, primer, though, what it does is it fills in any fine lines, wrinkles, smooths out your skin tone, and really just provides a nice foundation or a base for applying your powder, your liquid foundation, whatever. Because what it's going to do is just even all of that out. Kind of think of it as like painting walls at your house, right? You usually buy either paint with primer already in it, or you buy primer and do that before you paint. Same thing with your face. It's the same concept that just evens out your face. And it's also going to help the makeup stay in place. So primer is a must. I don't ever wear my makeup without it anymore. So I'm going to be recreating the eye look that was voted on by my VIP group members. It's a beautiful dark brown smoky eye. And so what I'm going to do to recreate this look today is I'm going to use this palette, and I'm going to be using just these 4 colors today. So first thing that you want to do in creating a smoky eye is you're going to apply one color, your main color, all over the eyelid. So let me grab a little brush here. There it is. So I'm going to go with this dark matte brown color and just go all over my eyelid with it. Now, if you'll notice, if you've never seen my videos before, I always do my eye makeup before I do my face makeup. And that's because should I get any eye makeup, or any fallout from my brushes, that kind of thing, onto my face, I don't have to worry about it. As far as like messing up my foundation or anything, doesn't matter. So plus it gives the primer a little bit of time to set on your skin. And so I think that's nice too. It's just a little added bonus. So we'll just get this color on all over. Now I like this brush here because it's angled and you have the sponge end on it, which is super, super useful. All right, so if you pop on, feel free to, say hi. Let me know where you're tuning in from. I always, like to be able to say hi back to you. All right, so next up, I'm going to take the same matte brown color, but I'm going to use a crease brush this time. And the reason I'm going to do this instead of using that same brush is this just gives me a bit more control over where that color is going, because as you can see, this brush is smaller. And I am literally going same color, but just right in the crease. I'm not pulling this color up at all, but just staying right there in the crease. See? All right, and then I'm going to do the same on the other side here. And if you'll notice, I'm holding the brush further back. I don't hold it like right up here. Holding it back further. And this works for any brush that you're using. Just gives you a little bit lighter hand when using your makeup or using the brush and applying. So I think it just helps me not be so heavy-handed, Okay, let's add just a little more on this side so that I'm even here. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to add this lighter brown color as a transition color. So transition colors can be similar to your skin tone, but they're more so used for blending. So I think that's great. Hey, Stephanie. So I really, really like using transition colors. And don't worry, we're going to blend all this before we're finished today. So, because I know it looks kind of crazy right now. So we're just going to apply that right up in this area here. And then if you look at the picture that I posted before I started this video to see the look that we're recreating today, there's a really soft, almost orangey color, and that's where I'm going to use this really pretty copper color to create that same look. Okay, so let's see here. I pulled that up just a little higher than I want it for creating that look, so I'm just going to blend that out now. I'm just using a foundation brush for that. Just blend that out a little bit. Okay. There we go. Just soften that up a little. Okay, same brush. I'm going to use that copper color. Let me see how they've got it on that photo. Okay. And we're just going to kind of come right up in here with that copper color. So kind of right on the brow bone. So you had your crease color, your transition colors right in there, and then this color is going to be just kind of right on top here. And like I said, we'll blend, so don't worry, because I know it looks crazy right now. But the nice part of this is then you can see kind of where all of the colors are going. I'll pull this one up just a little bit more. Stephanie, I'm glad to hear that. I love that little makeup mat. I think it does an amazing job for cleaning brushes. And it was so cheap. Like mine, I think when I bought it was like 10 bucks. And I think even now it's like 7 or 8 bucks. So totally awesome. Okay, next we're going to add this light color here and go right up here. And then I'm going to get out my blending brush and work on some blending here. So we'll go right up in here with the light highlight color. This is kind of like, some people call this your upper brow bone because it's, right by your eyebrows. And then also we're going to go right on the inner corner of the eye. Now sometimes what I like to do with this part is I'll apply it now, but I do go back and reapply typically once I'm fully done. So I like to apply quite a bit again, and then we'll blend. So again, don't worry about that. It's kind of like painting. Excuse me. Get down. I hear him like pushing buttons back there, and now my screen has flipped sideways, so I don't know what he did, but coworkers, right? Okay. Oh, Stephanie says it's 8 bucks right now. That's awesome. If you guys want the link to the makeup mat that I use, I'll send it to you. It's awesome. Or just comment below, let me know, and I'll put it in the comments even. It's awesome. It's just this cute little mat, and it comes in different colors. I have the purple one because purple is my favorite, and I really like it. But it makes cleaning your brushes so much easier. Okay, so this is just this really light, fluffy blending brush, super, super cool, and it is the best blending brush I've ever used. And it really just smooths out your colors and blends all together. So it's just a nice, seamless flow. Love it, love it, love it. So what I like to do now before I do my lower eyeliner or anything is I like to do my face makeup. So I'm going to do that next, and then we'll come back and do some eyeliner and mascara too. So today for face makeup, I think I'm just going to keep it really, really simple today because I'm probably not leaving the house, to be honest. Maybe later I will. But I think what I wanted to use is this really nice cream foundation. I like it because it gives more coverage. It's very blendable though, so it's easy to work with, but this color I'm going to use today. So yeah, so I really like this one. All right. Thanks, Trisha, for sharing the video. Appreciate it. Okay, so what I do is I apply it with the little pad that it came with, and then I like to just go over everything again with a brush to really help kind of get into those little crevices like around the nose, and just kind of smooth it all out before I continue applying any makeup. So get this spread on. So yeah, this stuff is really, really nice, very smooth. Some people are not a huge fan of it because it is closer to a full coverage, and it's a cream. So it's a dewy finish, but I really, really like it a lot. It's one of my favorites. I just don't wear it as often for whatever reason. I'm not really sure that I have an answer for that. But it gives really nice coverage. So I am a fan. Okay, so let me go back over that, just smooth that out a little bit with a brush. I just like to use a flat foundation brush for that. And just make sure that it's all smooth. And then what we'll do, like I said, we'll bounce back up, do some eyeliner. Now, what I would have done today would have been to use a liquid eyeliner, which I've ordered, but with the current postal situation with the hurricanes, it's delayed. So super hoping it was going to be here because it's a new dip and draw eyeliner. And if you saw my video from like a week ago, I did it with a really pretty color called Polarized, which was a blue color, and this one was black. So I'm going to improvise today, and I sharpened up just my black pencil liner, which a lot of people prefer a pencil liner anyway, so maybe you guys will get more benefit out of this. A quick tip for you when sharpening your pencils, turn the sharpener and not the pencil, because you'll get a more even point on it, and you won't have to use as much. So just a couple little tips there. So this is just the black eyeliner going straight across here. Now, typically, especially if you're using a liquid eyeliner, you want to keep it thin, keep it thin down here towards the inner corner, and then you can make it go a little thicker as you move towards the outer corner. You don't have to do that, but that's just a common look. You know, if you go get on Google and look up a bunch of, makeup images, most of them use a liquid eyeliner, out to a winged eyeliner and all that. You can also very easily create a similar look with a black eyeliner. So don't feel like you have to get all fancy with that. So I just love these because these are just really smooth and really easy to apply. So then hopefully when I do next week's Full Face Friday video, my new dip and draw eyeliner should be in. So I'm excited for that. So let me go ahead and get the eyeliner on this eye. So like I said, this is just a little pencil eyeliner, which I really, really like, because it's smooth and it goes on just really easy. So for those of you watching, drop a comment, tell me what you're up to this weekend. I think I said I may not leave the house today, but I will be leaving the house today because I am going to go pick up another foster dog today. We have one here right now, and then you've got my dog and my 2 cats. And let's just add to the crazy this weekend and go get another dog. Why not? But I regularly volunteer up there, and I'm on their board. And this dog has been up there for probably about a month, and I cannot believe that he has not been picked. We work with a lot of other rescues, and I cannot believe that he has not been picked yet for rescue. So I'm going to bring him home and foster him because he's so sweet, and I think he's going to get along great. So Trisha is going to watch her son play football tonight. Awesome, Trisha. What position does he play? I love football. I've got 2 fantasy football teams this year, and I am excited for that. All right, so I think I'm good with the foundation. Let's go ahead and add some mascara now. Once I, find what I did with my mascara. There it is. All right. So I'll probably put 2 coats on because I absolutely love this stuff. And I love the way that it fans out my lashes, because this wand, as you can see it, is so amazing. And it really gets into those little bitty lashes way down in there. Plus, I've been using this new lash serum lately, and I should post some pictures. I freaking love it. I've been using it for a month now, and I can already tell a difference. and it doesn't like sting or burn or anything weird like that. Like it just, and I just use it at night. You could use it during the day, but since I apply makeup and stuff, I don't don't normally wear it during the day. But this new lash serum that I've got is amazing, and it's made a huge difference in my lashes. So if you guys want to see some pictures of that, let me know. Drop a comment, let me know. Let me know too if you want the little link. It's just an Amazon link to this makeup cleaning mat that you can use. And I just use like Johnson's baby shampoo with it because it's really gentle on the brushes. And there's no need to spend a bunch of money on a brush cleaner. Really, there isn't. Save yourself some money and buy something, some awesome lipstick or something. I don't know. Johnson's baby shampoo to clean your brushes, seriously. Hi, Amira. How are you? Oh, Trisha, center. That's awesome. That's a tough position, too, because not only do you have to get the ball to the quarterback, you also then, as soon as you hike it, have somebody on the opposing team running right at you. So that is a tough position, I imagine. So good for him. That's awesome. Okay, next up, let's do some concealer under the eyes. What we'll do with that, let me grab the right color here. What we'll do with that, or give you some tips if you haven't seen the videos before on how to apply concealer, because I think, and I personally know I was doing it wrong for a really long time. It's something not a lot of people realize. There's a couple little tricks that can actually make it easier. So the first trick into concealing any dark circles is to go one shade lighter with your concealer. And I really highly recommend using a blending bud. If you need a link or want to check those out, just comment and let me know and I'll shoot you a message. Because really it's just, and if you've watched other makeup tutorials, they use them a lot. It really just packs the color in. So you notice I'm using a dabbing motion and I'm not swiping the color on. That's because that's packing that color in there and giving me good coverage. The other thing, like I said, is going one shade lighter when you're using it under your eyes. Now, if you're using concealer out here on your face, definitely still will use one of these. Go with the same shade of your foundation. You don't want to highlight other spots of your face, but the point of going one shade lighter under your eyes with a concealer is, A, you're still going to get, the cover up that you want, but you're also going to get, by doing the one shade lighter and applying kind of in this V shape, right, is you're going to get a natural highlighted look. So even if you don't take the time to highlight and contour, I mean, if you've seen my videos, I rarely do the contour part. I do like highlighting, but I rarely do it. And but this is just a nice way, because what happens is when you apply foundation all over your face, you've now made your face one shade. But your face really isn't one shade. You've got high points and low points, and that's the point of highlighting and contouring, is to add some of that dimension back into your face. So this is just a super easy way to get it. So it's kind of like a 2-for-1. You get to conceal, you also get to create, a little bit of natural highlight. So super, super cool. Trisha, glad to hear he loves it. That's awesome. What year is he? Is this his first year or last year? How old is he? I know I talked to my mother-in-law this morning, and she's going to, she's having a tailgate party at her house tonight for the high school football game. And a bunch of her and her friends are going, and they'd like to, well, my niece is going, she's a cheerleader, and then they just still like to go to the games. Small town, they live in small town Indiana is where they're at. So technically Knox, small town's not the name of the town. All right, so next up, let's go ahead and finish our eye look. Now that we've got our concealer on under our eyes, let's finish that smoky eye look. So we're going to go back and just use that brush that we used earlier, this little angle brush, which was the other end of this, and we're going to do two different things here. First up, we're going to take that medium color brown, and we are going to, which was that transition color that we used, okay, so same color, and we're going to apply, okay, I don't know what else to call this, so bear with me. Okay, you see where my eyeball is? Right down under here, right? We're going to apply that color in that area because we're doing a smoky eye look. So we're going to take this, it's still a, it's a medium color. It's not real light, but it's not real dark. and we're just gonna go all over in that spot, okay? There we go. All right, next then what we're gonna do is the same color that we use all over the eyelid, this matte brown, we're gonna go right in the lash line with that color. And then we can take our little tiny blending brush and just, you know, run that over it a little bit, but that is going to create a really nice smoky eye for us. I love doing a lower, you know, smoky lash line. I think it just looks so pretty, and you know, it really creates some cool dimensions. So let's see, where did I put my blending brush? There it is. Okay, so now just kind of just tap it gently. Those colors are, you know, pretty close together, but you can do this with, you know, any colors for sure, you know. Oh, Trisha, so he's in 11th grade. Awesome. Well, good luck to the football team tonight down in, oh gosh, I remember you've told me how to say it. Is it Huma? Like Houston, Huma, Louisiana? Good luck to those guys tonight. Hey, Sheila, how are you? Thank you for popping on. All right. So we'll go ahead and do the other eye now. So again, that same medium brown transition color right in here. And, you know, like I said, kind of bring that down a little bit. That's going to go on a little bit thicker. And then you're going to do that darker color right in the lash line. And then you can take your little blending brush and just kind of blend. Just because you don't, with the smoky eye, you don't want any like harsh lines, right? It's meant to be smoky, and smoke, you know, kind of fades out, and it's, you know, it's a soft look. It's not a harsh look. So I am very, very big on blending lower lash line eyeliners. Like, I personally do not like the stark, you know, stark line look. That's just my personal preference. There's nothing wrong with it. That's just my personal preference. So I do love doing a smoky lower lash line. All right, so next, I'm gonna go back. We'll do another coat of mascara on the top, and then we're gonna pop some mascara on the bottom, and then we will do some blush, and then we'll fill in the brows with an eye pencil, and then a little lipstick, and then I think we'll call it a day. Unless you guys comment and tell me anything else that you'd like to see. I could always add some highlight on my cheeks, or I could do a contour. I'll probably add a little bit more highlight, to be honest, on my nose, my chin, my forehead, that kind of thing. So yeah, check this out. 2 coats of this mascara with using that lash serum lately, and holy cow. I mean, I'm in love. And they still stand out. I'm telling you, I love it. And I know I don't do my makeup like every day, but even if I'm going for a light look, mascara is a must. So even if you light look or not, if you're wearing makeup, let me tell you, you should be wearing mascara. If you are doing your eyeshadow, wear mascara. It makes such a huge difference in the look and how you look. It is really a must. I know there's some people that think, oh, you know, I'll just do my quick eyeshadow and not put on mascara. And I'm telling you, you're missing the boat on that look if you aren't wearing mascara. So, all right. Oh, whoops, forgot I was going to put it on the bottom. Hello. All right, I had a little on the bottom. And I have been using that new lash serum on the bottom as well. And I'm almost to the point now, even after just a month, where I may start just using it every other night, because my lower lashes are getting much more noticeable, which is fine. I mean, I like it. Don't get me wrong. It's awesome, because then I know it's working. But they're almost getting too long now, or at least I feel like they are. Okay. So I think what I'm going to do today is go with this really pretty blush color that I have that has a metallic gold in with it. So it gives a really pretty pearlized look. It's not a glitter, and I mean, I guess you could call it a shimmer, but it's very, very light. And so when the light reflects off of it, it looks really, really pretty. So let me open that up and show you guys what that looks like, and kind of see how that kind of reflects that light. So pretty. So that's got some of that gold color in it. So gonna apply some of this here, and then we can always blend as needed, and I'll go back and blend right out in here too, just a little bit. Because that's one thing that's nice about applying concealer under your eyes in that V shape. You know, you bring it out to here, but you can even bring it a little further and just kind of clean up any mess if you have it there from the eyeshadow, and then you just blend. Grab that little blending brush and just blend it, and it is awesome. It just works just fine. So if you're using an angled blush brush like this, just make sure that you've always got your point kind of like facing in towards the corner of your mouth. That's the best way to use these so that it blends good for you. Okay. So again, I'll come back and smooth out right around there in just a moment. I kind of like to save my final blending for the end. Okay, next is going to be, oops, eyebrow pencil. Well, what's the matter, buddy? Hi. It's a little foster dog. He's down here by my feet. Okay, next up, and his name is Tiny Tim. I don't call him Tiny Tim. I just call him Tiny. But he's cute. He's probably about 20 pounds. He's older. He's about 7 to 8 years old and came from a known like drug house, junkyard, and was actually set to be euthanized. And the rescue where I volunteer, which is No Kill Rescue, we were able to rescue him. And at least I know there was, let's see, it was an adult father dog and 7 puppies. So there was 9 dogs total that we rescued from there. So now he's just down here whining by my feet, wants some attention. He's kind of spoiled a little bit. Okay, so let's fill in brows. Quick tip for filling in brows. First of all, use small strokes. You are not drawing on your eyebrows. And, you know, by all means, you can add a little, you know, take a little liberty and add a little to kind of help create shape them. Totally cool. But don't, you know, draw them on. And if you want a more natural look, I definitely recommend that you go 1 shade lighter than your brow color. That's what I've done here. This is a medium color, but my brows are actually more of a dark color. But by going with this medium color, it helps keep it looking more natural. If I were to use a color that were the same as my eyebrows, it would look very bold on me, which would still look okay. It's just not me. It's not my style. So just a quick comparison for you guys. You can see kind of what it does for you if you fill in your brows. You know, it really just helps frame your eyes and just kind of, you know, really completes that look. And it's not anything, you know, crazy. It doesn't, you know, look like I've painted on my eyebrows or, you know, anything like that. But it does just help fill them in. So now I'll come over here and do this on this side. I've been working on reshaping my brows for a few months now. You know, just years of over plucking. I think most of us have made that mistake at some point. And so I'm pretty sure there's some areas of my brows that are like never going to grow back in, but that's okay because I can still fill in where I need to, and it works. You gotta work with what you got, right? The other thing too with using a pencil liner, you know, it's not heavy. It's still, you know, a light look. So I really, really like that. So again, just keep using just really small strokes to get that filled in. And then this one, like I said, I really like this particular one because it's got the little spoolie thing on the end, which makes it easier. You know, instead of grabbing a different tool to comb my lashes, I just flip it over and I can use the other end. So, okay, awesome. All right, so I think that's about it. Unless you guys have anything else you want to say, I'm gonna apply lipstick, but oh, I said I was gonna add a little highlight. So let me do that. So for the highlight, you could go back to your concealer, you know, and apply a little, you know, in these areas. I do have it's called a powder concealer, which it really should not be called concealer in my opinion because it doesn't conceal anything. But it does have a luminescent finish, so it just gives it just a soft, pearlized look. So I like to just add, it's a loose one. So I like to add a little up in here. So if you need help knowing where you should highlight and respectively contour, let me know. But I like to just add a little highlight on my face. And because I have a bigger nose, adding a little on the tip of my nose helps kind of draw the attention to the end and makes it look a little lifted, which can help make it look smaller. But you could also add just like one shade darker on the sides here, and that also creates the illusion that your nose is thinner than it is. There's another tip for you. All right, so add just a little highlight in this area and then on my chin. And then I'm gonna come back and do a little blending and then apply the lipstick, and then voila, makeup will be done today. Like I said, unfortunately, I don't think I'm going anywhere unless I go pick up another dog to foster, which I probably am going to do that today. But it's not like I need makeup on to do that. So, let's see, let me grab my, sorry, I'm just trying to find my setting powder here. I thought I got it out, but I didn't. There it is. Okay, so I love the setting powder. It really just gives almost like a Snapchat filter finish. I mean, it just blends everything, gives such a soft finish, and it is, it's translucent, so it doesn't matter what color your skin is. This works for you. So I do like to add a little under here to help set that concealer. And this brush too is amazing, and it's so soft. And then what I like to do just a little bit, kind of go around just the edges. And see how well that just smoothed that out and just made that transition so easy compared to this side. See how much smoother that is? I love this stuff. Love it, love it, love it. So if you want the info on it or what one it is or how to get it or whatever, just let me know. Just comment or message me or whatever. I won't bore you guys with all those details now. And then the other thing you can do then too is with blending for your eyeshadow, tap just a little bit of that on here. You don't need a lot. And just go, you know, wherever you think that you might need it. And look how nicely that smoothed that out. Do that a little bit on this side. Even go up in here. And there we go. That is it. So let me put on the lipstick. Like I said, I chose kind of a neutral mauve color that I wanted to go with today. So this is the color here. And I love it because I really think that like anybody can wear this color. You guys hear him whining? He wants some attention, don't you? You guys want to see him? He's kind of like a little, I say he looks like a little old fox. Let me pick up my camera here. You say hi? Hi. Hi, cutie. Hello. All right, that's Tiny Tim, our little foster dog. So, all right, I'll put this back up here. All right, so that is the finished look for today. If you guys have questions, you either comment, let me know, or send me a message, and I will be happy to help you. If you want to know how to get the colors that I used today, drop me a message, and I will talk to you later, okay? All right, bye.